Marriage Story. So normally I really don't like Noah Baumbach. It isn't just people like Greta Gerwig I also dislike many male directors like Baumbach. I used to think Baumbach was a hack, although I admired the fact that he co-directed a highly insightful, delicious documentary about the Palmer, wherein the grand genius gives his thoughts on each of his features released up to that point in 2018. The next year, to my pleasant surprise, Baumbach proved himself talented as both a fictional screenwriter and narrative filmmaker. Marriage Story is a very fine picture, very capably performed, superbly directed, and with highly considerate care, taste, and a genuinely consistent ethical disposition. Marriage Story is a film about the controversial spectrum of men's rights activism without falling into the oh so tragically typical trap of demonizing women. It may very well be the sole example, unfortunately. The key factor in assessing the film's core values is the treatment of Scarlett Johansson's Nicole, a woman who falls out of love with her husband Charlie Barber, portrayed by Adam Driver. Nicole effectively falls out of love with Charlie, her feelings and affection passes. She wants to move on with her life. She is no longer confident. She wants to spend the rest of her life with this individual, despite being the mother of his son. Is she to be faulted for this? I don't believe so, and neither does Baumbach. Though Baumbach appears to presume Nicole is susceptible to a certain degree of opportunistic predatory manipulation. The presence of Laura Dern's Nora Fanshawe is both the film's way of relegating the quote negative feminine behavior unquote to another character and to potentially explore the spectrum of women's, let's say, less admirable or celebrated traits where contemporary gender relations or marriage politics are generally concerned. It is important to note Adam Driver's Charlie is not portrayed as anything close to a saint and is a highly flawed, arrogant, and partly self-centered man, though aren't we all, though we may try very hard otherwise. Two particular male attorneys, one portrayed by Alan Alda, the more positive figure, and another by Ray Liotta, the aggressive, bloodthirsty, dirty fighter, demonstrate a certain graceful humility and a reactionary defensiveness, respectively. Marriage Story is not the unquestionable flowing interplay of a Cassavetes picture. It doesn't quite nail the modest realism of John Moxey's 1979 telefilm The Solitary Man, nor is it the painstaking, bold undertaking of Bergman's Scenes from a Marriage, or Linklater's multi-decade project known as the Before Trilogy. Yet it is a wholly commendable distillation of these previous artistic successes regarding the topic in cinema, and proved to me that, sure enough, Baumbach had insight to share via this medium. I have had a friend previously share to me that they enjoyed The Squid and the Whale as someone who experienced a parental separation as a younger child, and also as someone who enjoys the acting of Jeff Daniels. But I felt the film was self-absorbed, spoilt, and not aware enough of its own convictions of profundity. Yucky. Marriage Story is the film which I would have preferred to see than that 2005 feature, and so, well, do. And AOD is endorsing Marriage Story, a strangely and welcomely optimistic film about divorce. Who'd have thought?